in goal for Hofstra. It's been a little bit of a competition, you could say. Both goalies have seen equal action, with today being Shea Kennedy, who started the last game against Wagner. And on the other side for Siena, it'll be the 2-year starter, Andrew R. Curry. And the opening face-off takes place, and we are underway from Schuert Stadium. Hofstra wins the first face-off, and their first possession was named to the MAC All-Rookie team, along with Caden Olmstead. Caden Olmstead, though, did not play in there, was the MAC Rookie of the Year last year, did not play in their season opener, and did not start so far today. Siena wins another face-off, going back the other way after a quick 1-0 lead. And a good check there from Aaron's first matchup. They got shut out in the first half. No slow start today for Siena. They lead 2-0 and win another face-off. It has been all Siena early on in these first 4 minutes as they get to set up another offensive possession. 3 shots on goal for the Saints. 2 of them have resulted. Certainly Siena with a step up in competition before the Pride head to Queens to take on the St. John's Red Storm. And their next one is a non-conference slate that also for Hofstra that has a trip to Chapel Hill to take on the North Carolina Tar Heels. This feels like a crucial face-off here for Hofstra, just to try and get something going in their offensive end. And it looks like a violation is going to be called. About this, it is 4-0 Siena. Connor Huffnagel, who had 4 goals in the second half against BU back in their season opener. Scramble for the face-off. It'll be called a push on Hofstra. And so Siena, once again, and he finishes it off. So again, this is what Siena trailed by at the half in their first matchup. Now Hofstra finds themselves in that same hole. Siena wins the faceoff. Long pass completed to Kobe LeBlanc. His first of the season, Blank's first goal of the season. And this has been an onslaught early on from Siena. Losing the stick, and Siena wins yet another faceoff. And Hofstra just has made it 7-0. I mean, this is after the way that Hofstra has dominated in their first 2 matchups of the season. And 2 goals as well in the season opener against Iona. And Hofstra wins the faceoff. Can hold for the rest of the possession. Madsen rips for goal, but it's a save by R. Curry. 100-point milestone in the win over Wagner. And this time Jones is able to find the freshman, Drew Bogardus, who's able to get his 7th shots on goal for Siena early on. 8 have resulted in goals. And Xander Durkatz is able to get goal number 1 on the season. Just when Hofstra was starting to swing the momentum back their way, Siena responds. And Durkatz, first of the season, puts them up 8-2, and they win the faceoff. Over to McCarthy. Can try and pick them up. It is 10-2 Siena. It's been an onslaught here in this first half. And then there was a matchup last year that was Hofstra won on this to perfection. That is, McCarthy's got 5 points. 4 of them being assists. Brilliant first half for him, and in all for Siena, Hofstra desperately needs to get something going before this end. DeYoung with his 4th of the season, had 2 goals against Iona and had a goal and an assist against Wagner. So DeYoung gets Hofstra on the scoreboard right at the end of the half. Well, they really need it. His 4th of the year, Drew Bogardus, another point for the turnover led to transition the other way for Siena, and they capitalize. And with his 3rd goal of the first half, it is Pratt Reynolds, who's now got 5 on the season. And the assist, who else, of course, Ryan McCarthy, who's picked up assist number 5 in the first half, and it is 12-3 against Iona. DeYoung, with his 4th of the season, had 2 goals against Iona and had a goal and an assist against Wagner. So DeYoung gets Hofstra on the scoreboard right at the end of the half. Well, they really need it. His 4th of the year, Drew Bogardus, another point for the other way for Siena, and they capitalize. And with his 3rd goal of the first half, it is Pratt Reynolds, who's now got 5 on the season. And the assist, who else, of course, Ryan McCarthy, who's picked up assist number 5 in the first half, and it is 12-3. Offensive Player of the Week in the first week of the season. He gets goal number 8, a great pass from Joey DeYoung to set it up. And the Pride still trailing by 8, a crucial face-off, and it's won by Bosak. Bosak wins it, and he gets off. Goal of his Hofstra that's just his 3rd goal of his Hofstra career. He had 2 goals last season. That's his 1st so far this year. Again, the captain, that's just his 3rd goal in a Hofstra Pride uniform. But wow, man, did Hofstra need that. Cut it to 12-5. Still plenty of time. So Blank last year only appeared in 2 games for Siena. Career goals number 1, 2, and 3, and that shot is off the pipe. Logan Banek, as it goes off. Siena still controlling in the offensive zone. Open to the slot, but it's not. Malika's 9th of the year, assisted by Trey Parks. Like Hofstra's got to start stacking up these face-off wins as well. They need possessions. And it will be a violation. Siena's got it. Liam Gleason, the Siena head coach, was screaming for a violation. Didn't get it for a while, but eventually got it. So Siena controls. 14 of 20 face-offs have been won. So defense and the failed clear for Siena, leading to a Hofstra goal. John Madsen's 6th of the season, assisted by Lorenzo Verona. That being his 2nd assist. Verona picked up the ground ball and did not waste time. Neither does Siena. Shot for goal, saved by Henderson. Rebound! Oh, what a goal! From around his head! A highlight reel goal for Pratt Reynolds. A no-look goal for Pratt Reynolds, his 4th of the day, and that one's going to go on the highlight reel. My goodness. Filthy from number 20, Pratt Reynolds. (14-7), just when Hofstra was starting to swing it. Or rather, that goal's going to go to Ryan McCarthy. McCarthy, who's had a huge day. He's got 7 points. 2 goals, 5 assists. He's done it all today for Siena. Hofstra controls. 6. But then a highlight reel goal from Ryan McCarthy. His 2nd of the day. To go along with 5 assists. It's really swung the momentum. So 14-7. Hofstra wins a crucial face-off. Hofstra's going to need to win a lot of those in this fourth. Right in front of our Curry. And Madsen scores his 7th of the year, assisted by Trey Parks. That's number 4 for the season. That's also his 3rd of the day. Trey Parks came into today with just 1 assist. Had a hat trick, though, in the season opener against Iona. So Madsen's 8th of the year, assisted by Jones. So 14-9, can Hofstra stack a 3rd consecutive face-off win? Trying to keep the Saints on their heels. Looks like, and Siena's going to win that draw, but a good check. Knocked out of the hands. That's an excellent play. Been turned up. And this second half has looked more like the Hofstra team we saw in the first 2 games of the season. And they dominated Iona and Wagner. So Siena this time controls the face-off and will able to set up their first actual possession of the fourth quarter. They did win at least initially one of the face-offs in the fourth quarter, but quickly turned it over. So Siena will look to take their time. Hofstra now trailing by 5. Another crucial face-off. Hofstra's going to get awarded with possession. Continues his great start to his collegiate career. He had 2 consecutive hat tricks to open his career with Hofstra. He was also the first freshman to achieve that feat in the program's era. Flag on the play. It'll be Linton from Connor Huffnagel. Huffnagel today, 6 points today. Again, he had just 4 points all of last season. The Saints have put this one away. A 17-11 advantage with 2:33 to play. So Hofstra is going to fall to 2-1 on the season.